Alright, so welcome back to another episode of EAU Pod. Well, actually, it's not EAU Pod.
It's the ULE show.
Well, it's E.L.U. We have our sister Lina here with us. So my name is Ed. Here with my brother Uli.
Yo.
My sister Lina.
Ow, ow, ow.
Lina.
Oh, since Uli brought that up real quick. So Lina was telling us that she has a coworker from Boston.
Named Tina.
Tina with an A. But because of her Boston accent, she says...
She introduces herself as Teener. So then Uli was like, oh, so she calls you...
Leaner?
That's
because they're spelled the same one.
Yeah, well, when you first said that, I was almost...
Yeah, he was like pretty much killing us.
Yeah, I almost flipped over the car because I was laughing so hard.
And he was driving out. He just couldn't stop laughing.
Yeah.
Leaner this, leaner that.
So, Lina came down to visit us here
for once.
Yeah, here in Spickville.
Always. Great love.
So, tell us about your drive down here of it.
So, I was driving from Albuquerque, about 6 hours away. Pretty easy drive, pretty boring drive overall.
Always, yeah.
Yeah, it is, yeah.
Not much to see, not a lot of service. But about 25 miles out, I was driving down with my boyfriend, Jonathan, and we ended up passing...
Ace.
Shooter.
Yeah.
Also known as.
Yeah, also known as AKA Ace.
And we passed by...
Bowl.
Oh my god.
So you guys are 25 miles out.
Yeah, so we're passing by... It's a 2-lane road. One car going each way, about 55 miles an hour. And we're passing by this... I don't even know what car it was, but there's this guy outside of his car with the whole front part smashed in, waving us down. And it just looked like the front part of the car was completely destroyed. So
you guys just kept driving?
Yeah, we drove.
That's what I would have done.
We passed him at first, and we kept driving, and we slowed down a little bit, and I was like, well, should we stop?
You're like,
And then I guess I realized kind of what was going on, so we slowed down and we turned back around, and ends up the guy had hit a deer. So their whole part of the car that was smashed was just all over the road, and he couldn't get service with anyone because, like I said, boring drive, no service. So he had to use one of our phones, and he called the police, and
where was the deer at?
Good Samaritans. So when they hit the deer,
Mitotero nomás.
Hey, what's going on over here?
Yeah. What happened?
I bet you the guy wasn't even waving him down. Like, he wasn't even waving him down. She's like, what happened over there?
He was like waving his phone up for service.
And then we turned back around and we're going.
He's like, oh, fuck.
What do you guys want?
He's like, no. And the guy was walking towards us, and then Jonathan passed him. And then I was just like, I rolled down the window. I was like, hey.
We just want to see what your car looks like. We want to get some pictures.
Hey, what kind of car is this? You're going to see when I pass by.
Yeah, well.
We want to take the deer meat.
Yeah. Pretty hungry.
That's what we passed it, yeah.
It was a baby deer, so it didn't.
Oh,
easier
kill.
Yeah. Easy prey.
After the car hit it, the deer slid forward maybe 20, 30 feet, and it was just dead on the side.
And did you not see it, or what?
No, we didn't see it until we parked and realized what happened. But
was a kid in the
I
grass?
did realize that in driving through that area and driving back, the whole left side of my car was full of deer hair.
Really?
Lina hit one too. She didn't even know. She hit the mom.
It's just blood on my face.
Yeah.
Hey, you selling that?
Yeah.
In the back of their seat, the deer.
The people were like, we don't need help. We're fine. You guys can go ahead. But we were waiting for you. And then when mi pa got the text.
Uh-huh.
And then, they stopped because someone hit a deer. And I was like, and? What are they going to do? And then mi pa, well, they probably want the deer meat. And then Uli came, and then we told him, they probably want the deer meat. Igualito, the same thing. He just said the exact same thing.
And there was it was this guy. He's in the military, so he was driving to Texas, and he had his wife with him. And he's like, yeah, my wife can't get out of the car because she can't she doesn't want to see the deer. She doesn't want to see the dead deer.
Jonathan comes up holding it in his arms like, look!
He's like, look at the deer!
It was a baby!
You guys killed it all.
And he's like,
What's this, you guys?
and he's like, you guys want to bowl?
He's like bowling with it.
Yeah.
For everything that he does, hey, you guys bowl?
Yeah. He's like, I got it. He goes into the back of Lina's trunk like that. He looks like he takes out a toolbox. It's just like his bowling bag like that. Bowling bag.
You just see him like putting up the deer's limbs up as like pins.
Yeah.
Like setting it up on the road.
Well, that same drive, me and Uli like drove it a little while ago because we went to go visit Lina too.
Yeah, not too long ago.
And
It was pretty recent.
we wanted to go bowling over there. Well, we wanted to go bowling, but it was like a 3-hour wait. It was just packed.
It was a 3-hour wait. We got there like at 11.
Weekend. It was a Saturday night.
Yeah.
And everybody was like, Tiffy Tofu. I was like, come on, guys. I'm trying to have a good time. Leave me alone, please.
No autographs, no pictures,
No autographs.
please.
I don't feel like bowling today.
And they were telling that to me too. I was like, what the fuck's going on?
Oh, gosh.
But since Lina came down, we went to go eat breakfast.
Or what does Meatball call it?
Meatball's like the
breakfast connection? No, the connection?
Yeah, he thought it was called the connection.
The connection? Yeah. And he's the one that wanted to go over there a while.
Yeah.
So when we got there, it looked like there was a wait. But actually, it was a big group that was waiting outside to get a table. And there was 5 of us that went to go eat. And the table that they gave us
was a 2-person table.
Yeah. It was small, yeah.
Yeah,
it was really small.
It was a 4-person table for regular people, but for us fat asses, it was like 2.
Just you and me, pa.
Yeah.
Sitting by yourselves.
You know how I went to go call you guys?
Yeah.
Me pa's like, no, just for you and me. Oh. Their table wasn't ready.
Yeah. But, I mean, the breakfast was really good. And then, well, they make their pancakes really big. So we got an order. Me and Lina shared it. But
1 order, 2 pancakes. That's it.
I mean, we still didn't finish it though.
It's huge.
It's funny because, like, did you see how he didn't really order as much food as he wanted? Because there was no room.
Yeah, there was no room.
I feel like he did that too.
Yeah.
He just had a small plate.
Yeah. And he's like, no quiero nada más. As he thought, like.
And then, like,
he's like, you want fries? Yeah.
He kept eating on everybody else's plate because he started getting my fries. I pushed them towards him, and he got, hey, you guys' pancake.
Well, that's what I was telling him because when we were driving up there, he was in the front with me. He goes, verás cómo me lloran los ojos. He goes,
¿Lloran?
Ajá. Culón, le dije. And he's just like, como que, my eyes. Calm down, Leo. You're just saying that because supposedly, like, you can't see. So you're going to just be eating off of everybody's plate. Le digo, pues, that's because my eyes. Le digo,
so you're not
I didn't know that was yours.
Sí, hi, pues. Whatever. But since we have Lina on here, I want to get into some, like, old, because the other time that me and you did one, Uli.
10-year difference?
Yeah, the 10-year difference. I guess this one we could just call it the 5-year difference.
Oh, I was gonna say, you beat me to it. I was up on the mic already.
Yeah, you gotta be quicker than that, dude.
5-year difference.
But, since it came out with the 5-year difference, that's because Lina is the same age as our cousin Alex. And while we're 5 years apart between Lina and me, and Lina and Uli.
Yeah, and the Alex is the same. So it still counts as if Alex is here or not.
But he's
even though it's EAU when Alex is here.
Yeah.
But since when me and you did one, we talked about a whole bunch of like old stories that we would remember. I wanted to bring some up with Lina, see if she remembers any, and then what she comes up with.
Okay.
So
Bad
one of the
memory,
things,
but I'll try.
Oh, I was able to do.
Yeah, and Uli has like the worst memory. So one of the things that I wanted to bring up real quick, because I mean, I do want to like mention him a little bit more once in a while because I have so many stories about him. Is our cousin Luis, and the one story that pops into my head most is when we used to live.
Oh my gosh, is this the bike story?
Yeah, the bike story.
I'm traumatized by it.
Even though I was either not born yet or I was like 1 or 2, I still remember the story.
So
I was like, "Oh, Luis."
Lina still can't ride bikes. She's still traumatized. So PTSD. I don't even know what happened that you, because I know we were all outside.
So we were all riding together.
Yeah.
I knew how to ride my bike, but we were just riding outside.
At least thought that you did it.
I don't know what happened, but we were all riding our bikes. We were just riding on the street right outside, right in front of the house. And we were all riding together, and somehow, I don't know if all three of us were holding hands, or if Luis just convinced me to hold his hand, and he could kind of pull me.
He was all scared. We don't hold my hand. He's like, he doesn't want to hold it.
I think he thought he could just pull me. So I held onto his hand, and he's riding his bike, and somehow, I don't know what happened, but he lost control of the bike, and he started falling, and in falling, he's holding my hand, so he's
like, wow, well, I don't even know when that's going down.
Yeah, he's like, if I'm going down, taking you with me.
He holds my hand, and he starts, so I fall too, and I start dragging on the side of my body all over the road. It's like,
how long did he fall for?
for like a whole block. Like, what the fuck?
But what I'm thinking is, why did
they were like the deer, they were sliding like that.
So did Luis.
The car fucked up.
But I'm thinking, like, if he's holding my hand, but why didn't I let go of his hand? Why did I keep holding onto his hand?
Well, either way, like, if you let go,
I'm pretty sure he could still
hold.
Yeah, he's like, where do you think you're going?
Yeah, it's like, you're coming with me. Like, Lina boca abajo, just like,
yeah.
Down face.
But yeah, because, I mean, he used to hang out with us a lot, and I have a story like that too. Like, I see a bike incident with Luis. Because we used to go across the line a lot to visit mi tata y mi nana. Mm-hmm. And there's like this really tall hill up there. It's all dirt road over there. He was riding the bike, and I was in the front, in los cuernos, like sitting like that. And we're going down the hill as fast as we could go. I don't even know why we decided to do it, but I mean, we were going really, really fast. And we hit like a rock or whatever it was, and we just flew.
Oh my god!
We're like in the air. I was like, oh no! And boom, 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 boom. And I just like hit, and I was like,
both of you like that?
Yeah, well, he hit first, and then like because I flew more. I feel like, well,
it was like it was bigger. So he was like, boom.
Yeah, he just stopped.
he sent the rock flying.
He just threw me like that because they happened to him.
He's like, he's gonna grab my hand.
Yeah, pero after that, I mean, because that happened before the thing happened with Lina. Since then we should have known things, just like keep him away from bikes.
Yeah,
don't even let him ride bikes and shit.
Well, no wonder they never rode bikes around Lee's.
Tito set me up for that. He set me up for the feeling.
Yeah, well, I'm just like, I don't want to be the only one.
He's like, I'm not.
He's like, hey guys, I'll be up in the front. He's like, catch up.
Go on.
Well, that reminds me of another story with Luis. He's a lot taller, so I was a lot younger, and I think we were at mi nana's house.
Well, I mean, before that, just real quick, because we've been talking, we kind of mentioned it, but it's because, like, out of our whole family, I think he's the tallest, right?
He is the tallest.
He's like 6 foot.
He's at least easily 6'5", I would say.
Yeah. He's like really big. He's like a really tall motherfucker. But, like, it's because even back then, because he's always been really tall, so then Lina being small, he seemed even taller.
Yeah, he seemed huge. Anyway, we were just hanging out at the house, and he was, like, playing around with me, so he was just, like, throwing me on the bed. And then one of the last times he put me up on his shoulders and he's like, we'll just fall back.
He's gonna fall back when he's like tall, so like
so he fell back.
His head hits the window.
No, so he fell back and threw me back with him, and my head hit the back. What's it called? Like on the bed,
like
the headrest thing.
Yeah. Huh?
So my head just hit the headrest.
Yeah,
it explains a lot. Yeah, Lina. Now I get it, Lina.
I've been ruined for.
Yeah, well.
Like at first, like Lee straightened her out with that first fall, and then he fucked her up again that second one.
You just messed her all up again. So I mean, growing up, también Lina, out of all of us, is probably because I mean I played a lot of sports too, but once I got to high school, I stopped playing well.
Same.
And you're the only one who kept playing high school. Like you played softball,
soccer, and volleyball.
Volleyball. And I did a year of basketball too. I don't know why, but. I did.
It's cool. She wanted to dunk on people, and then she thought, you gotta retire my jersey number.
Pero you were always the only one who was the most, así como, like the least laziest, I guess you could say.
That and the one who would always listen the most.
That's still the case.
Yeah. True. Yeah, it's true. Yeah, hell yeah. Pero, I don't know, like Lina has always been very productive, I guess you could say. Compared to me and you, I guess.
Yeah. I mean, compared to other people too.
Yeah, well.
I feel like.
Oh, thanks, guys.
It's like now time to roast it.
Yeah.
Niceness is over.
Yeah, we just like to build you up
and then put you back down.
To knock you down.
Sour Patch Kids.
So we since we said something nice, I guess we'll go into a little bit of like other stories. Pero it's because there's this one picture that always makes me laugh, where Lina.
A lot of them.
It's because when like Lina's really sick. Have you seen it?
When I'm on the couch.
Yeah, Lina's really sick. Lina's really sick, and she's like in like pain. I'm just being annoying, so I'm just like like I'm all happy like that next to her, like
and I'm like
smiling.
thrown on the couch.
Yeah,
like my hand on my forehead,
she's like crying like that. Yeah, she's all like in pain. And I'm just
the blanket's like almost covering all the way to my face.
Yeah, because I mean, growing up, yo siempre le di mucha carrilla. Well, same to you, like it's not like I was any different.
That reminds me of something I just did this morning, but I'll tell you right now. Because they're like, go wake up Woody so we can get him ready for breakfast.
I was gonna bring that up. I fucking hate that shit, but go ahead.
So I go over there and I'm like, Woody, wake up. And then he's just like,
that's because Uli's like difficult.
I was
as fuck.
like, I'm gonna do to you what I used to do to Tito. I was like, Woody, wake up.
Yeah.
Woody, wake up.
And she was doing it on my like forehead or something.
Yeah,
too.
and then I did it like I patted on his forehead. I was like, Woody, wake up.
I was like, that's not gonna wake me up.
He's like, that doesn't bother me.
I hear you're awake though, right?
Yeah.
No, but I mean, before I jump into that story from my,
point of view.
Yeah, from my point of view, how I'm traumatized. Pero, it's because Uli's really difficult to wake up too. So, like for example, me, if I go over there and I walk in, I'm not like, Uli says, can you wake up? I'm just like,
fuck you.
I'm just like, Uli says. He's like, huh? And like he doesn't even wake up así como like
he's just like
he goes, close. And then like if you try it, he's like, I'm tired.
5 more minutes.
Yeah, pero when I was in like high school,
I'm like the only way to get him out.
When I was in high school, that's how they used to wake me up. They used to send her to wake me up.
That's why I was glad that by the time that I had to wake up early and shit for school, Lina was already in high school, so she had to be there before me. So I was kind of like, I didn't get bothered.
You escaped.
Yeah, well.
But she's like, over there, she's like, Tito. And then like, she wouldn't leave until like I woke up and I'd be like, fuck, shit. Like, chingada madre. It was just like constant like that.
Yeah.
Tito.
Wake up, Tito.
And then like, even if like I would wake up and I'd be like, I'm gonna try to like avoid her. Pretend like I can't hear her. Pretend like I'm still asleep. And she just wouldn't leave while she's just there. She's like, Tito. I was like, chingada. Like, hey, mom, I'm awake. And then she would leave like that. Well, what you were saying. So by the time you hit high school?
Mm-hmm.
Well, Lina was already like in college, right?
Yeah.
And she had left already.
So I don't know how.
Yeah, because your freshman year was my first year of college.
Yeah, your freshman year of college.
Wow.
Man, like, so I think it was like the high school had to be there before. Like, you had to be there 7:30,
Yeah, it was an earlier start.
Yeah, so like for us, we had to be there at 8.
Oh, okay.
Like in middle school.
Yeah,
or something.
I think it was 7:30.
Yeah.
Yeah, so like Lina would leave and like they would pretty much. They used to always want to take Lina and then me. Like would go together, but like later on in the year they just start taking Lina.
And then they come back for you.
Yeah. And then later on, it got to the point where we moved closer. So, like, I would just walk to school in the morning.
Yeah. Yeah, because I didn't start driving, like, to school until senior year, my last year.
I didn't start driving until, like, sophomore year, I think. They just gave me the Suburban. Yeah, I didn't have, like, a license. I was like, fuck it, just take it.
They're like, we're not waiting around for you to wake up.
And then in junior year, that's when I got my car, and, like, I just started taking that car instead.
Yeah. I mean,
Because, like, I've been driving since elementary.
Yeah.
Yeah, huh? No, but
taking it out to go drink.
When I was in Alex, they forced me. No, pero
when you guys went to AP.
Yeah, well, pero when I was a freshman in high school, our cousin Luis, he was a senior.
Wow.
So like I used to go with him to school,
and
then after that, I started driving también on my sophomore year. It's really, you waited till your senior year to start going.
Yeah, I mean, well, I didn't get my car until closer to my junior year. I don't know, I just didn't want to drive it. I think I would drive it to practice if I had practice or something, but no, I didn't start driving to school until my senior year.
I want to ask you real quick, Lina, because like I was telling Uli, because remember you were telling me that like you're into, like you like Harry Potter and all that stuff. So I was telling Uli, I was like, oh, well, you know, like, Lina likes, you know, Harry Potter. He's like, really? Yeah.
Yeah, I was like, I don't believe you. She doesn't like anything.
I'm probably not like, you know, hardcore.
No, but you like it?
Yeah, I like Harry Potter.
So, like, if we got you stuff from Harry Potter, you were like, oh, it's cool. Or you're like, oh, cool.
It sounded exactly the same.
It sounded the exact same.
Yeah, it was just like a little bit longer pause on the second one.
Exactly. So it's not as cool.
Cool. That means it's cool. See,
like, why? Because you're excited.
Cool.
Yeah. I mean, other than Harry Potter, because, see, Uli didn't even know, because when we were over there at, visiting you over in the box lunch at
Box lunch,
we were in there, remember, like, we walked in, and Uli just went straight to the pot figure.
I just disappeared.
Like, he disappeared, and we're, like, looking around, and then it's like, oh, look. So, like, oh, yeah.
I was like, look, don't they have them all?
Yeah.
He's like, oh.
Yeah, so, like,
you see me praying right there?
So that's where I found out that she, like...
Yeah, because they have, when you go in on the right-hand side...
I'm so boring!
Blinders on. They have all the Harry Potter stuff.
You know, they have, like, stuff, you just see, like, a silhouette of my body just go through. Just straight.
Right, there's not even, like, any chaos or anything. It's just, like, smoke coming out from, like...
All the stuff is moved, like, to the side
Anyway, they have the Harry Potter stuff on the right-hand side when you go in. They have, like, some shirts and...
Yeah, well, because I was looking there for a while.
They have some, like, pop figures there on that area, too.
Because I was looking at you guys for a little bit, and I was kind of like... So I'm not gonna look at any of this other stuff.
It's because, see, like, it's kind of weird, because me and Uli always talk about, like, stuff that we like.
Yeah,
and we'll be like, you know, like, anime or this and that. And Lina just never really, like, mentions anything. Like, as far as we know, until I found out that day... It felt like Lina just doesn't have any interest at all.
I'm like, Lina just either likes working and riding bikes and glasses.
And stuffed camels.
And coffee.
That sounds like a lot of stuff to me.
No, it's just like
There's
one
a lot
thing.
of different coffees.
No, but I mean, like, well, I mean, I guess you can, but I feel like a show, like, it's easy to look for something, like, to get you as a present, like, from a show or a movie.
The only show that I've seen over and over all the way through is How I Met Your Mother.
Yeah.
I've seen it, like...
You consider that, like, your favorite show?
Yeah.
That's one of my favorite shows, too.
I just put it
like,
on.
aside from anime?
in the background, or, like, I'll just watch it. I actually just finished it maybe a couple weeks ago.
Again?
And I want to start it again.
He's like, oh, my 10th time.
I cry every time.
At the ending?
Yeah, at the ending.
I'm always just shaking my head.
But the whole, like, Harry Potter thing, what is it that you like about it? It's just
the storyline and just the fantasy behind it. It's not like I'm obsessed with...
Did you watch the movies?
I did watch the movies.
Or
I didn't read the books.
You didn't read the books?
I think I only read the first... I've always been really bad at reading books. Like, for my own pleasure.
Yeah.
I've been trying to get into it more, but no, I saw the movies.
Same.
Yeah, it's the movies that...
Oh, that's pretty cool. I mean...
There's some people that are, like, that'll read the books, like, every year, and...
I went to my cinema, I was like, fuck, they're, like, big-ass books.
Yeah, they're huge books.
Yeah, they're fucking thick.
Yeah.
Thick! I was Alex. Lina's like, what's going on?
I have no idea. But their mouth started changing at the same time. Just say,
it was all
oh, fuck.
I just saw it happen at the same time. It's like,
you need like 2 points for Lina's vision.
Our lips are just all turning all along with it.
It's like right in the middle.
Yeah. That's like funny. We always used to go, because we talked a little bit last time about Disneyland, and well, I mean, Lina was always there too.
Mm-hmm.
I just want to get like, I just want to get your point of view. Did we talk about it? Oh, we did talk about it, right? When she was all like bummed out about not riding Space Mountain.
Yeah.
So I want to get like,
I remember that so well.
I want to get Lina's point of view, because as far as I remember it, you showed up, because I don't even know where you went.
Yeah, I don't even remember.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know what happened that I didn't go with you guys to ride it when you guys.
But
went.
the thing is, I think she went with Mima.
I think so too.
Yeah.
I think she wanted to do something.
Yeah, because then when we were coming back, we're just you're like, let's go ride Space Mountain. We're like, oh, we already did.
But you know,
well, not just that. They started talking about, oh yeah, in the ride we saw this, and then this happened, then they were playing Red Hot Chili Peppers.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I think Alex said that. If anything else, Alex.
Yeah.
No, it's because it was. They did
play it that time. That year
time,
they had
like
that
it was.
song.
It was like I don't remember what it was. Like it had a different name to it. Because like they name it something different. Space Mountain sometimes, depending on what it is, and they'll play like music and shit like that. And that time they were playing a song from the Red Hot Chili Peppers. Well, and then that was like Alex's like main thing because we were like, oh yeah, it was badass, and like Alex just like. They had the Red Hot Chili Peppers.
Yeah, he's like, it's never been that cool before.
Yeah,
like, oh my god.
But the thing is, I don't understand because at first I thought it was us, but I remember us telling you, let's go back and write it. Like, it's a good write. We don't mind writing it again.
I don't think we could, or maybe I was just like, no, I don't want to wait.
I think you just got in a mood. You're just like, fuck it, I don't want to go anymore. Like, fuck these guys.
I wanted to do it together.
But it's funny because when we were. I think after that we just left. Well,
we did, yeah.
So from the point where you showed up with us, and we told you,
which is in Tomorrowland.
Yeah, from there all the way to walk back to the hotel.
Yeah, because we walked to the hotel. Yeah. We don't even get in the car.
It was just like it wasn't nonstop about you. It was at first until we hit the stoplight.
Yeah, until we not
the stoplight until we got out of the first exit.
Yeah, like
you know where they check your bag and stuff.
Yeah,
like a little bit halfway through there. I think that's when we changed it up to the salt thing.
That's when like
Rodrigo's like salt. I was gonna tell you. Do you remember why did we start saying that? Did he say it weird or were we just like fuck it? He just like salt.
No, I think every time we take a trip, we just hang up on one thing and we just like
but like I said, like I don't remember if we said it earlier.
They probably
because we never said it until that point. What?
Yeah.
No, we started saying it then. Salt.
I remember like if he said it and then like we're all like Lina looking, we're like ding. New target.
And like we just completely forgot about Lina.
Yeah,
it was great.
Like if anything, like you see Lina like with the frown all the way, and then you just see her like normal.
Yeah,
like because we're not like talking shit anymore because we're doing the whole salt thing.
What made me laugh is like how Lina said, "Well, we were just talking about how great the ride was." And like it was never gonna be that good again.
Yeah, it would never. It would never.
And like there's pictures that always make me laugh where we're all really happy. We got our hands up and that kind of stuff, and Lina's just like kind of like in the middle in the background, just all mad and sad.
Yeah, I remember because she's wearing a jacket, so she has her hands in her pocket.
Yeah, it's a white jacket, and I had my backpack on. And I'm
she's just walking,
and I'm mad, but it's not like they're just happy like next to me. They're trying to be happy around me.
Yeah,
they're like,
Lina. All three of us were like around you. You know the thing is too, like Rodrigo was there.
Yeah,
and like he didn't get on the ride with us either, so I don't know where he was at.
I don't remember.
He
was there that time?
Yeah.
Well, that's when we did the whole salt thing.
I don't think it was because of him. I don't think he went that year.
Yeah, he did.
Really?
Because that was the year of the fanny pack and the salt.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought those were two separate.
No, he only went. It
was all the same.
I thought the salt thing came from Alex.
No, I think
it came because of Rodrigo.
But like maybe Alex was the one that was like salt.
Oh, because he used to like to eat salt with a lot of his food,
like he still does.
Well, he used to like eat it just by itself. Remember?
That's right.
That's I don't know. That's what I'm saying. I don't know if it was because like he likes salt. That's what like salt, or like he said it like weird.
I don't know.
So I mean, Carrilleros was there.
I'm just like, oh,
salt. that fanny pack like thing was, I think, the funniest thing to me. We're all like a ladder and shit.
Yeah.
You're like.
And it's funny because growing up, well, mostly Uli, where he's like growing up when we used to go on vacation, like todo el tiempo fue muy culón. So like remember that one time when we got on that ride in California Adventure, the one that throws you up.
But the thing is,
he didn't want to get on because he was all like, my stomach hurts.
Yeah,
I actually did, bitch.
That's always his excuse.
Yeah, well, my stomach hurts.
I was like, but it's funny because like Alex didn't want to get out either.
Yeah,
and then but he wasn't like saying like his stomach. He's just like, I don't want to get on, and then you guys like forced him, so like in the pictures you can tell.
How did we force him? How did we like drag him over there?
Well, it kind of seemed like
being like between me and Lina like that.
We did the Luis drag.
Yeah, I'm bringing Lina on bike.
Yeah, we're Lina on bikes.
But yeah, like I mean, he played it up for the pictures, obviously, and Alex acting like he was really scared. But I mean, like he got on. Like it's not like
those pictures to look back on are great.
Yeah, they're really funny. Well, we saw some of them on like
Yeah, we'll see him at the house.
Yeah, he'll show you some right now when we get back. We were laughing a lot.
Oh yeah, because you said, "Oh no, I want to see the picture that you were talking about."
Well, we'll just go through them and then we'll eventually hit it.
Okay.
Yeah. But there's one thing that since we were talking about fanny packs and Disneyland, I had mentioned it a little bit earlier to you guys. When we used to go on vacation when we were small, we would always usually go. It'd be our family, which is like my mom, my dad, it'd be like Uli, Lina, and me. And we usually go with Alex, our cousin, and his family. Mm-hmm. It was always us that used to go to Disneyland with them, remember? Yeah. And one of the things that always used to make me laugh was the style back then, how everybody dressed.
Yeah.
But like fanny packs were a thing back then, and my dad had like a really fancy like leather fanny pack that he would always like use.
Designer.
Yeah.
It's the style.
He was all styling. He was all stylish.
And I'm pretty sure he was wearing like short shorts too.
Yeah, like long white socks.
Yeah. The long socks with the tennis shoes.
That's how everybody used to dress back then. Like you look back at old pictures, and they're just always like so funny to look at how you used to dress or how they used to dress you. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Because I mean you are wearing some of that.
Yeah,
yeah,
like Uli is small.
Yeah, but it's like it's because that's how they used to dress you.
Yeah,
because I look at pictures at like me when I was smaller, and I'm just like to me, mom, I'm like, Ma, how come you didn't cut? Like, there's that one picture I think it's from 2nd grade. We had just gotten back from the beach.
You look
so
all black.
I look like Alex like that. Like I'm dark like that. Like I'm all dark skin, and then like I have like that long like
parted hair.
Yeah, like no, it's just that parted.
Like the sea.
the little Prince Charming swoop.
Yeah, well, it was like it was weird like that. It was all like
Fabio.
Back. Yeah, well, it was like long like that. I was like, Ma, how come you didn't cut my hair? And then like she sent me to go take the picture, and like there's like satin like green like camisola like that one. It's all like even more. Yeah, it's all shiny, so it's all weird like that.
You're like the opposite of a tree.
Yeah,
like the
yeah, I'm all like brown like that, and like it's just all green. It was weird, It's just weird. But the style back then was just.
I just feel like they used to dress me like a boy sometimes. I'll have like little slacks on.
It was like Tito's clothes.
Yeah. Hand me down.
Yeah. Have like a vest, like a little sweater vest. And a long sleeve under.
It's weird because I feel like that's how you used to like to dress.
That's what I think too. But I want to say that.
Because
well, real quick, well, maybe used to like laugh the most looking back at Nina's pictures. Like she always had like that bowl cut.
Yeah,
people probably thought she was a dude.
With the clothes and the cut.
No, but it's because like it's weird because like Lina, I feel like that's just how she used to like to dress. Because if you look at pictures before that when she was younger, like me, Ma was always dressing in like dresses and all kinds of like. I
guess that's right. Maybe I was weird. Like, no.
Yeah, well, it's because it's weird because like the way that.
Well, at first Nina was all like fat and sitting in like the baby chair and just eating. She's like, I don't give, just me all the fuck you want. I want to eat.
Just give me some butter.
Butter just by itself.
Yeah, just take a butter.
They did. They used to give me butter by the spoonful.
Oh, shut up, Lina. Stop crying.
And be like entertained.
What were you used to doing? Well, I don't know if you remember. What did you do? Just a little baby all fat like that.
No, I don't remember anything like that.
Just kick her around.
He used to love me.
I don't believe that.
No, it's because like she was like too small. Because this is a while ago. I saw a video that my mom was playing like a home video once, and it's weird because my mom just put the camera on Lina. She's small like
yeah,
that.
she just eating her.
Yeah, no, she's
I
like
know which video
she's like in her crib or something.
I'm in my crib.
And then it's just like I don't remember how the angle is, but like you can see the crib and you can see Lina, but you can see like the doorway. Mm-hmm. And like it's in the morning, so like I'm like passing back and forth, and I'm getting ready for school. Mm-hmm. So I'm like I had shit like going on, like I was doing different shit while Lina was like she's small.
Ma's going back and forth too because she's helping him get ready. Yeah, and she's just like getting stuff ready,
and she's just like there like that. Just like
yeah, and then
I want to watch some more videos.
Yeah, and then like I get up in the crib and I'm standing and I'm just like, Mama.
Yeah, well,
Mama.
But I can imagine like now you being so calm. I can just imagine you just screaming.
No, I'm like just like calling out for her. I'm
not
screaming.
She looks like a dog.
I'm like, Mama.
She looks all stuffed.
That's how she looked.
I know because I'm huge.
Yeah, well, she was also, and then like that because like I think out of all three of us, like, tú eras el más llorón se me hace. Because, like, she was all, like, she was the worst, well. Like, the worst. She was, like, the least.
But the thing is, like, you say that now. Maybe I was, but, like, you don't know about yourself, well.
Yeah.
Because, like, if anything, it was mi mami pa, no.
Like, I'm just going off of, like, videos that I've seen and stuff. Like, of me, like, smaller. But there's not really, it's not like I'm like, oh, there's, like, all the videos that only comes out in as a baby, he's crying. Like, I'm not saying that.
I'm like, even now.
Yeah, well.
There's no videos of you as a baby.
Yeah, well.
I was adopted, that's why.
It's just like when he's, like, in middle school and, like, now.
Yeah.
And he just, like, jumps like that.
Like, what the fuck happened? The one thing that always makes me laugh when we watch the videos is the one of you and Tito dancing of the Michael Jackson.
Oh, I was trying to tell Jonathan how we used to be really into choreographed dancing.
Yeah, well, still.
Let's go, Tito.
Yeah, well.
Let's do what we practice.
Just like the same old routine. It's like riding a bike.
Without Luis.
Yeah, well.
Traumatized. You just break out your same shoes. We're like wearing the same outfit.
Got like those green shoes on.
I was telling Jonathan about him. I was like, yeah, Tito had these green shoes. They were really cool. He could slide off.
It's because I don't know what they were. I don't know.
They were like slippers. They were.
Yeah,
I don't know
so
what
like
they
it's
were.
because
I was like, I was so jealous.
They were like slippers, but you know how like on the bottom they usually have that thing that like
There's like grip or something.
yeah, it has like the grip, so like they grip to the floor. So I guess they were just like older.
Yeah,
so estaban gastados, so I could just like slide on them like that. Wow.
So we'd be dancing, you know, doing our little routine. All I remember is a picture of us like this.
Yeah. So
it looks like, because it's funny, because it looks, I don't know if you guys were, maybe you guys were just into music, but it looks like you guys were looking at the TV, like trying to copy somebody off.
No, I think we were just like in the kitchen area.
yeah, we were just in the kitchen area.
To me, I don't know why, but it seems like it was in a living room. Huh?
No, it was in the kitchen area because we were like, I was gonna see like it's weird because I don't remember everything, but I feel like I guess we would practice first.
Yeah.
Like we would do the the choreography, and then we'd be like, check it out, Ama.
Yeah.
So I would like take pictures and record. But it was weird because like since my shoes were like green like that, like and they were like a turquoise. They're like a turquoise green like that.
Oh, okay.
They were like the Capo de Desania, I would say green. No, is that too green? They were.
No, it's because I mean I don't know the way I remember it though. The color is like turquoise, for example. But like let's say they were this color. If they were that color green, it's just like I would put like that color green shirt on so like it would match.
Yeah, because weren't you wearing like a green like sweater, like a long sleeve?
Yeah,
I think so. Yeah, and then like I'm just wearing like some like blue sweats like that. Like it looks weird.
I think it's either blue or like maroon or red or
yeah,
no?
I'm wearing a purple shirt.
Yeah, well, it's like a Rugrats it's like a Rugrats like what's it called, like pajama set like that.
And then I have like long white socks because I was so sad I couldn't wear the same green.
She's like, a little bit of sliding a little bit.
Yeah, like I want to be able to slide too.
But we used to do that. We used to be just like like sing and dance like Michael Jackson songs or whatever. Yeah, like, that was so funny. Like,
oh no.
And I think about it now, and I'm just like, it's so weird. I think
that we would do that.
Yeah, well, it's just so weird because like
how did we even?
Yeah, because it'd be funny like if like you and Uli were doing that.
Yeah.
Because like you wouldn't be doing it.
It's just all three of us together.
Let's go.
One thing that I told you about last time that me and you recorded by ourselves, which is that same thing, just so you can hear like Lina's point of view.
Because I think it might be the same thing I want to bring up. But go ahead.
So I was telling Uli that back then, when I was small, so were you. I remember my mom was really like, she's always been really competitive, and she would always want to play anything that it was at the house. We'd play basketball in the backyard. We'd play baseball in the backyard. One of the main things I remember the most is, it wasn't exactly football because we would use like a little like, just like a foam ball. Pero, you remember the house right there on 6th or 7th Street, whatever it is?
7th Street.
That it had that long hallway.
Yeah.
So what we would do is we would start at one end of the hallway with the ball. And we used to have to run all the way to that other room that ended up being mine.
Yeah, that was the TV room.
Yeah. And my mom would stand in that little area that's like, it would go to the kitchen this way or to the living room this way.
Yeah, because it was like a big opening like this.
So she would stop us and she'd be like, you have to make it all the way through.
Yeah.
And she was so like, it's not like, oh, like, cause we're small.
She was gonna let us know.
Yeah. She just like, she'd like tackle us and like take us down. And then like when it was her turn to run, she was all like rough like that. Yeah. Like elbows and all kind of stuff. Like she would like let us win like that.
I remember like kind of doing that too, like
Traumatized.
Yeah.
like kind of like that, but also like playing soccer in the little like hallway.
Oh
So-
yeah, right there.
But like how she is, like even though she's not running, she's still like elbowing
Well, I
and
was
like,
telling
pushing
you guys
around.
earlier. I a couple of times I played. We had a really small kitchen in the area,
Yeah.
but so there was on one side was the door to the backyard,
Yeah.
and then on the other side was the fridge. So we would play soccer right there.
Yeah. Yeah.
So the door was one goal, and then the fridge. If you hit the fridge, it was another goal. But she was cooking. She was cooking tacos. But she was playing with me at the same time, and I was going, and I was gonna get past her, but she like pushed me out so I wouldn't get through, and turned around as she's holding the tongs to get the tacos out, and she spun around and she hit it like on the inside of my elbow, and I still have a little burn mark. Memories.
And then my lesson was that you got to be quicker.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't let me do that too slow.
But it's because like you didn't really play that much así, ¿verdad?
Como.
Así con ella, pues like.
Yeah.
See?
Yeah.
Because I remember we used to go, like, since we used to have the little, like, basketball area in the back, she used to be like, let's play some basketball.
Yeah, because we had that little they
like
built
cement.
it, no?
Yeah, they did like a little
square.
cement thing, yeah. Mi mom was just too much, wow.
Yeah.
Like, you'd be trying to, like, play, and, like, you'd, like, basketball, like, one-on-one, you're trying to guard her. Y de más acá y más, she's like, elbowing, she's like doing
She's an AP a little.
Getting past for the layup.
Just like too much, and I'm like, oh, man.
You know what else I remember in that house, in that longer hallway?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if you remember, but it was with you, and it was with you and Rodrigo.
Mm-hmm.
And we would do gymnastics.
Oh, I think I remember it.
You remember that? So I would
When
do,
he's just all in tights, he's just
Like, leotard.
yeah, leotard like that.
But like, I think when I'm like gymnastics, all I used to do is just cartwheels.
yeah, that's all we do. We would just like flip, and then you guys would follow me and just flip. We're like, yeah, let's do gymnastics.
I was like, okay, I'm like, that's enough. I'm out of breath.
Because it was all carpet in that area.
And then Mom comes and like tackles me.
I don't know. Out of one of the rooms.
You gotta be quicker than that.
So I got this car.
Oh, that scar on your face.
I remember it.
Well, I don't remember. I don't remember because I was asleep.
I remember because I was asleep too.
But
I remember.
what happened? Like,
You remember?
There's only like
I didn't know how old I was.
Sleepwalk or whatever.
No, you were awake. You were.
Yeah,
just
I'm pretty sure I was awake. I just don't remember because I was young.
Yeah,
You were jumping on the bed.
Gymnastics, what?
he's not training.
Yeah, well,
He's like, I'm gonna do some cool stuff.
yeah. I'm like, alright guys, bring my bed in, right? I can jump off of it.
I'm practicing.
So Oli's bed had like a
That was a death trap.
like at the back of it. Like,
It was the headrest was really weird.
yeah, like
I don't
the
remember how it
headrest was
was.
kind of like a mueble like that. Well,
Yeah, it had sharp corners.
yeah, it had like sharp corners on. I don't know what you were doing.
They
that
never
I guess,
kept me in a crib, well.
I guess you didn't like you didn't fit. There wasn't one like there wasn't a crib for you.
But
like-
get in my bed.
But you were jumping, and I guess you like miscalculated like the distance. And like the way that my mom explained it, which is the only story that I heard.
It's funny because like she tries to explain it like if she was watching me.
Yeah, well,
She just assumed that because I
But,
don't
like-
know what the
Because
fuck
no
happened.
one was watching you, right?
you
Yeah.
like you like jumped, I guess.
I'm sorry, I can fly.
Yeah, you're like floating, and it's like wham,
Gymnastics.
like the edge.
They're gonna think I'm cool.
A backflip now. It was a backflip.
First he was like, then he was like,
I did more than one move.
He was like, this is all before it actually happened. This is my thought process while I'm practicing.
Yeah, I did all of these first.
It's like it's funny because like when he does like the swan dive, like his arms out like that. Pero so when Uli like
I think when he was jumping, he hit like on the trampoline when you hit like a weird double jump and your legs kind of buckle on you a little bit. I think that's what he did on the bed. So it kind of he did that.
It's like
and then-
launch me.
Yeah, and it launched you forward.
I just like go to Lina's room.
It's just like you're like
Come on,
"Hey,
Lina.
your voice is all deep. When he just smiling as a beard and everything now.
It just instantly grows.
Yeah. He just said, this is when he became a man. But
it doesn't hurt. Just get me out of here.
But see, I was asleep, and I don't remember exactly because I didn't hear when you hit.
Because the thing is, you're at the other end of the house.
But it's not like mi ma is really like quiet. You know what I mean?
We know.
So like I'm pretty sure like when it happened, you got all loud and started crying. Mi ma probably got all scared because like it was cut open, you were bleeding, huh? Mm-hmm. And I just remember her like waking me up, like kind of like in a panic. And I'm like half asleep, and then
you're all just like, Lina, come over here. She's like, Tito.
Yeah, well.
Tito, you won't believe what happened. Tito, wake up.
So I woke up, and I remember
you see how he's like,
woke up.
I was still asleep.
He's reminiscing by like closing his eyes and
it's because like
barely opening them.
It's because I was still asleep, and this is what I saw. Because my eyes were like,
it's just me.
I didn't see you. I didn't know what happened. I didn't know anything until the next day. Because I remember my just asked me for towels. And I kind of just like walked over there.
Yeah, because you just stayed at the house.
Yeah, I just stayed at home.
And he says that I'm lazy. He's like, I'm going to go back to bed.
Because like, you know where at the end of that hallway, it used to be like mi ma, mi pa's room, Lina's room, your room.
The towels.
The towels used to be right there, or at the end of the hallway. Mm-hmm. I remember just like walking over and like I got towels and like I just like kind of gave them or threw them
in my face.
So I just walked back into bed like fell asleep. And then the next day, I woke up and I was like, hey, what's up, guys? And like, you guys
it was for breakfast.
Yeah, well, you guys are just all like still asleep, or like you guys are still asleep on.
I guess I'll make it myself.
Yeah, because you guys were like up late, because of you. Like you guys were getting the stitches and all that.
Because I remember going to the hospital with him.
I was like, I don't.
Yeah,
and you were crying really loud because I couldn't go in. They didn't let me go in. I had to wait.
Oh, Dixie didn't put me asleep.
No, I think they do.
No, just for stitches like that.
For being an idiot.
Yeah, and you were just crying really, really loud. I can hear you all the way into the waiting room.
Damn. Just like, shut the fuck up. That's why I didn't go, because I was like,
yeah, did they hear from like the house?
I was like, I don't know him.
That was probably like the worst that you've ever gotten hurt, bro.
Yeah.
That, and then I broke my collarbone, and then my appendix blew up.
Oh, that's right.
I'll tell the shit. Never mind.
Just kidding.
I think I'm the only one that's been to the hospital, like,
for that kind of stuff.
No, yeah, for like really bad stuff. Yeah.
I remember when you broke your collarbone and like.
Yeah, I didn't want to blew it. I was like, "Fuck, I gotta heal." And then they used to make fun of me because like, say there's like a remote neck. Like, I'm not bring it to me.
The first time that I went to go see him, like after it happened, because I don't remember what happened. I was working. I don't remember where I was. Me hablaron y me dijeron, and I was like, "¿Qué pasó?" And then, no, they only broke his collarbone. What the fuck? How did you break it?
Playing football in recess.
Football,
So like I remember I went over to your guys' house and I walked in and he was just sitting like on like a recliner, remember?
I'm all just chilling.
And he just all stiff like that. He didn't want like his arms, he didn't want to move anything.
I was like, they're both broken. In my mind.
And I was like, ¿Qué tienes? And like it's weird because like when in situations like that, like I just feel like mi mawa. So I'm just like, ¿Qué traes?
Go run or something.
And he's just like, like the mask, you know, because you know how he is, huh?
I feel like he was the same way with his appendix too.
Yeah, just, like too much.
Like that shit, like I didn't even make noises. I was like, it's like internal pain.
But you were in the hospital for that time, huh?
For what?
For the appendix.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and then they had to like.
I got surgery.
Yeah, and then.
Hey, we almost lost Julio. It's all those fucking hot Cheetos, huh?
But now I can just eat them whenever the fuck I want. I don't have no pains to blow up anymore.
You're in a diet.
No.
I want to die.
Tell her that's me on a diet.
Pero, I mean, I don't remember if did you used to play with cohetes a lot with us when we were in Mexico? At Minanas?
I don't think I did as much.
They probably wouldn't let you.
We weren't hoodlums.
If we're gonna talk about hoodlums, yeah, like me and Luis were pretty bad.
Yeah,
because I like thinking about it now. Just us three. Mm-hmm. Growing up, if we went from worst to best,
you'd probably be the worst.
Yeah, like I was the worst behaved, and then it was probably you,
mm-hmm.
and then Lina just never did anything.
I didn't do anything at all.
Yeah,
yo fui muy desmadroso.
I was over here just shooting heroin.
Oh, crazy! Yeah. Lina's face, just like, did you see Lina's face? I
was like, yeah, Lina, that's why I'm so skinny.
Pero yo me acuerdo, like I have stories of like, I almost burned down mi nana's house once, by accident. But it's because like
real quick because we talked about last time. It is his fault, like breaking stuff. It does. Remember we broke something in my mom's house, played like baseball with rocks.
Oh, the window.
Yeah, I blame Dooley one.
Yeah, well, it was all him. But go on with your what is it? You're an arson now.
And you know what's crazy? Thinking about it now, I almost burned down our house once too.
Yeah, I burned down. How many houses did we had? Like 3? Probably all of them.
It's because we used to live on we used to live here like on A Avenue, no sé qué. It's because I've always really liked playing with firewall.
A Avenue?
Huh? Yeah.
It was right before like you were younger.
No, you were younger, but like
I was really younger.
if you probably see it, be like, oh okay. But
that's true.
But like I always used to like to play with firewall, and that time I was playing with matches. And what I was doing was like I was at the trash. I was like everybody was asleep. I was the only one awake.
The perfect crime.
No one knows.
But it's because like everybody was asleep, and I was just playing with matches. I was like at the trash can, and I would like light them and then like throw them.
Didn't see guys just what happens before video games? You're this bored.
I would throw them.
Video games,
and they would turn off before they got into the trash can
with the wind.
Yeah,
you're like, I wonder if it happens if it doesn't turn off.
So I just kept throwing them, and one of them didn't turn off, and all the trash just caught on fire. And I remember like it just like whoo, like fire like that up, just like a really big flame.
You're all like, I need a bigger match.
I was like, oh shit, like screaming. I just remember Pa ran in there like that, and he grabbed like, I don't remember what he grabbed, just like started getting water, like started throwing it. And I mean, I got in trouble, obviously.
Yeah, they're all forcing into the fire.
But yeah, that, and then the time at my Nana's house, I was playing with matches again.
I was like, we can't have matches around you anymore.
Just take away the matches.
She had like it was como una planta, pues, like those like dry, like how do I explain? It's like a vase, like a tall vase that was maybe like about I don't know 3 about 3 feet high. It's like those really like thin ones. And inside she had
those like dead like bush like
sticks. Yeah, she had it had like those like the dead like
because your mom has some
like the fake ones.
Yeah,
but they're tall like that and they were white. I remember, and I'm just like,
we used to be white.
I'm just like you know playing again. I don't remember how it happened.
Let's see these birds. No. Are they real or fake?
He didn't learn his lesson.
Because I don't know which.
He's like the beating wasn't hard enough. He's like,
I don't know which one was first or which happened first. But that time,
you're like, it's not at the house.
Yeah, it's somewhere else now. So.
Like, I don't even think it was like I was throwing it at him. I think I just got like I was playing with matches and I walked by and I think like they're so flammable that it just caught on fire. And they caught on fire. It was like a huge because they were tall. They hit like the roof, so like it just like a huge flame, like even bigger than the one at the house. And I was just like, ooh, what kind of stuff? And like again, I was just oops. Oops, guys. Oops.
What the fuck do you messing around a kid?
Come on, I'm just a kid, guys.
You know how to light them.
And then like I remember Jose Luis, our tío Jose Luis, he ran in and like he's like fire, like he like flew over there like with one leg. I'm like, whoa! He like kicked it down. Like
you were gonna say he tackled it down. Like,
yeah, that's what I thought too. They tackled it.
No, but like he kicked it down. Like he started like stomping on it, like turned it off. And then like I got like in trouble there too. But like I didn't get in trouble as much as when we got back home later.
No,
I got in trouble again because like.
Oh yeah,
you know what I mean? Like I couldn't like get in trouble in front of everybody. Sorry guys, I was all innocent like that.
Oh, can I have the matches again?
He's like grabbing them.
Like there's no more plants around.
But it's because I always used to carry like matches on me like that, or like a lighter because it was we always used to buy cohetes over there. Well, they used to sell cohetes across the line back then. It was like the little like triangle tumba. They used to call them tumba casas.
Also known as fireworks.
You're like, tumba casa.
Yeah, for you white people, it's fireworks. But I'm just a black cat. Like the main brand like that. Pero we always used to buy those. We always used to buy those. They were called the tumba casas.
That's funny, like the word tumba casa. They're all brain down houses and shit.
Yeah, which is like not like what is like knocked down houses. Yeah. Tumba casas. And then there were like little triangle cohetes.
Illuminati.
And they used to sell some that were like yeah. They used to sell some that they used to call them cebollitas.
Onions?
Which is like little
good.
onions.
Sounds good.
And like what you would do is like you would like light them. And like you're not supposed to hold them.
But he's like, I did.
But like we used to grab like 2 or 3 and like that and like hold each in our hand. And light them like because they used to all kinds of like sparks like that. Well, and then like right before it finished, like, I mean, the first few times you didn't get it, so you'd burn your hands. But then, like, you know, you learn to adapt. So then, like, you would know when to, like, boom, like, drop them before you burn your hands like that. Well, and
I'm assuming all this happened with Luis?
Yeah, it was me and Luis. That's funny because
were there bikes involved?
Yeah.
So, like, yeah, it was always me and Luis doing all this stuff. Well, and we used to buy cohetes, like the bottle rockets.
Mm.
And at mi nana and mi tata's house, they had like a big gate that would lead out, you know, to the street. And I don't know why that day the gate was open. And we were lighting cohetes, the bottle rockets.
Opportunity.
The ones that like just like shoot.
Yeah, forward.
And we lit one. And as it was about to go off, it started falling like towards the street. And we were like, well, I mean, too late. We can't run over there and try to like stop it, you know? Mm. So we were like, oops! Like, you know, like, oh, well, you know.
The whole street's on fire now.
No, but it's because, like, and what was crazy is, I guess it was just timed like, not, like, we were trying to do it. But, like,
they were.
Right when it, like, flew, like, when it started flying towards the street, a car passed, and it went into the car. Like, it went in.
Oops! I was in a car on fire!
Like, it went into the car, and, like, we just heard, like, then, like, screeched to a stop, and, you know, like, you know, because it exploded in their car. And, we were like, I remember we just looked at each other and we just like ran inside. And then they're like, ¿Qué pasó? And then we're just like, oh, you know, stuff.
Nada. I'll fire this time.
And like,
nothing's burning.
The car came back and like, I don't remember what happened because I was small, but they were like talking shit, I guess. They were like talking to me.
Like true speaks.
Like, I don't know if they were trying to get money. I don't know what they were trying to do, but like
true speaks.
They ended up just leaving, but we got in trouble that time too.
I feel like you never really got in trouble. Because it kept happening.
Yeah, but it's because like I did get in trouble, but
because the thing is like this didn't happen like the day after, like a week after. This was like probably like 3 years later between like each incident.
No.
He's like, let's try it again.
Fire.
It's because I don't know how to explain it. I used to get in trouble really bad. Out of all, like, same thing. Out of all 3 of us, I'm probably the one who got it the worst. Mm-hmm. Pero
because you're a dumbass.
I just didn't really. Not that I didn't care or didn't get it. I was just like, fuck it. Well, just
get in trouble again.
I was just like, I know I'm gonna get in trouble anyways. You know, let's give it a reason. But yeah, I mean, we used to do a lot of like the first time that Luis got a BB gun, like mi tata had a car parked in the back, and and like it was somebody else, and we broke all the windows. It's because
he upgraded from fire.
I know, he's all real weapons.
No, it's because I remember we were trying to shoot something. I think it was like a can. I don't remember what it was, and where we had it set up.
Let's put it in front of this glass.
So like one of us missed and hit the glass.
Who's the one that missed?
I don't remember. Like,
Luis.
So we were just like
probably.
Yeah, probably because I never miss. So then like once he like I don't know whoever hit it first, we were just like, oh well, let's
break them all.
All
I keep thinking of is like, oops.
Yeah. Like at first he was holding matches in his hand, like oops, and then like cohetes, and then a BB gun.
So then we just started shooting the windows off, and we're like, I just remember we were like, let's see who breaks it first. Cause like, it's not like you would hit it and it would shatter.
It would make a little hole.
Yeah, it would make a hole. So then like, you would just have to keep shooting until it was just like, it would just all break. So like, it's not like we were like, let's say, you know, there's like 2, 4, 6, 7, there's like 8 windows including the one in the front. It's not like we were like 8 shots and we broke all the windows. We were out there shooting.
For like hours.
For a while till we broke all the windows.
It's like days.
You know?
So then when I got in trouble, I was like, it's your guys' fault for not checking on us for so long.
I forgive us a BB gun.
What else are we supposed to shoot?
Yeah, well, but we were always really like, really, really bad. So like whenever I'm like,
and all I used to do is shoot with my BB gun was birds.
Oh yeah, because you had the rifle that he had, right?
Yeah, it was like pumped.
Yeah.
But see, like...
I just killed live animals.
That's no harm.
All serial killer style. Like,
and then I ate them.
But see, like, when I think about stuff, like, I see getting in trouble and all that stuff that I used to do, I'm like, I compare myself to, for example, like, Lina. I can't even compare myself to Lina because Lina never did anything, you know?
Yeah, she's all like, I'm going to go to my room and study.
Yeah, well. Was that the computer?
No, she like rents her room.
What am I doing?
Footsteps.
That was like a drum roll to get ready. Or
So quick, you are, Lina.
We've mentioned it before. Because that just reminded me when you did the drumming. We've mentioned it before because we brought it out to Alex because he used to play it too. But you remember that Donkey Kong game?
That's exactly what I thought of.
The drums?
Yeah, and the
like
side.
the bongos
Yeah.
and stuff.
Yeah.
Because it always used to make me laugh. Because it's a really fun game to play, but to walk past somebody's room or to walk in on somebody playing that game is just funny. Because it just looks weird. Because like you're like really focused because like you're hitting it as hard as you can because you want them to run fast. You're just on the sides like that so they can do moves.
Well, I never played the game itself.
Lina played the music one.
Yeah, I only played like the music side of it where you just have to hit like the right notes and like follow along.
Okay, loser.
That was fun.
It was fun, but the first one was better when we actually played the game.
That one was really fun. It was fun.
That's why, because like while he doesn't like hit it, like I remember she just got like cut right here.
This feels like
Right.
Space Mountain all over again.
Yeah,
Well, that sucks.
It was
You didn't
fun,
play
Lina.
the game.
it was the best game ever. It's funny because did you hear Uli? He was just all like, he makes it seem like it was something that he was just training, something really hard. He's like, you used to hit the sides. You used to hit the sides and your hands would get all like full of callus like that.
Like, you don't understand, Lina. The pain.
You know the pain, Lina. You gotta fight through the pain. All crazy.
Hands all swollen.
Yeah,
wrapped,
hands are all swollen, it's wrapped, like cut up like that.
That's always. And then I was like, I see my hands.
You're like missing a finger like that.
How crazy is this one?
You just have like a bionic arm now.
Like, so does it hurt?
You're like that guy from what's it called? From Captain America.
Oh yeah, he's
I didn't see it.
something soldier.
Yeah, like the Winter Soldier.
Winter Soldier. Yeah.
But like, doesn't he have like a name? Like,
they call him. Oh my gosh! And I just saw it. That's
isn't
why
like
I know
isn't
it.
like I don't know.
Bucky.
Bucky. It is Bucky.
I was about to say, but I thought that was what do they call Captain America then?
They call him
Joey.
Like, what's his name? What are you just throwing random names up there? Like, maybe this will work.
Stick.
Chris.
Yeah, it's like Steve.
I think
Steve
it is
Rogers.
Steve Rogers. Yeah,
Steve.
that's his name.
Yeah, okay, but like, doesn't like that guy? Oh, anyways, fuck it.
Bucky.
Who cares? Yeah,
Yeah,
Like,
he
looks
has
like
a real name.
Yeah, no, but I'm saying like that guy Bucky. Doesn't he call him like Steve Rogers by a name like that? That ends in White. I mean, that's what I thought. Well,
Oh, I don't think
Whitey.
I caught it. I don't think I.
Whitey, Captain America.
I don't know. I don't think I caught on to that.
Oh, really? I don't know. So, like, one thing that I want to ask you, because, like, we've talked about it with me and Uli. Like, when you were in high school, did you ever, like, go out and, like, drink and stuff?
No, that's what I was about to say right now when you guys were telling like some of your stories.
Yeah.
I was like, you want to hear my stories then?
No, like I would spend all day in school, and then after school ended, I would go to tutoring.
It's like extra schooling,
Yeah.
like that.
I was like,
So I can finish my.
I used to just like ditch sometimes at school.
No, it's
So
because I
much
had to
fun I
set it
wanna
up
be
that
there.
way because I always had,
Nothing.
I always had practice after school, so that gave me enough time to start my homework. So I would go to tutoring, and then I would go to practice, and then after practice, I'd go home so I could finish my homework. And
How
then
much
I'd do it all
homework
over
did you
again
fucking
the next day.
I
Well, it's
always,
because Lina was always, like, in advanced classes, too.
that's why I was like, I could have been in that too, but I remember I just took the dumb math, so I could just do easy shit.
It's like, Uli, do you want to take fucking...
What?
You want to take algebra now to get a head start? He's like, no. He's like, give me fucking 6th grade math.
The last couple years, my junior year and senior year, like I not really go out, but I mean, I would hang out sometimes. And I don't think it was until my senior year that I went to AP after prom. But like everyone around me would be drinking and stuff. But
It was like drink sleeping water.
I'd be like, I don't do that stuff. No, I just always be the one taking care of people.
You're just like, oh my god.
Hell, didn't you gotta care about your future?
What's your little thing? Casco, bro.
Casca, bro. No, it's because I mean, you've told stories where you used to hang out like with people. You used to like party or whatever. Well, and yo también, pues, and I'm always just like, it's weird because like Lina just doesn't. I mean, you do drink beer now.
I do, yeah, now.
But like,
yeah, no.
she has a beer. So, yeah, now I do.
And what of it?
I just thought, sorry.
Sorry, guys, good episode.
You don't really like to drink just any kind of beer, right?
Mm-mm.
No. What is it that you like? Is it just like...
Well, I mean, actually... I actually don't like IPAs.
Me neither.
Same. I guess just not like your generic Bud Light, Budweiser. I won't drink that.
Blue Moon.
I'll drink Blue Moon was the beer I started drinking. And then I've just kind of gone from there.
You just don't like the taste of Bud Light and stuff?
I don't know why. But I like the taste of Coors Light.
Really?
So water?
And like PBR.
Okay. That's weird.
I know.
Have you ever tried, like, because there was this one time that me and Uli, for some reason, we were just like, we want to get like really drunk. Me and Uli, yeah? So I was like, Uli, I'm going to buy like, just a whole bunch of different beer.
A bunch of different flavors. I was like, that sounds like a good idea.
Yeah. But fuck, let's do it anyways.
I was like, drink.
So we bought like a variety pack of just different like Blue Moon flavors. And one of them was like that old shot. I remember I told you about it. But it was just different ones. And then I bought, what's it called? Well, I don't know if you remember what it's called because you didn't like it at all.
Dogfish Head?
Yeah, it's like Dogfish Head. Have you ever tried it?
It was pretty much like coffee.
Yeah.
It's like
Uli doesn't like chocolate coffee flavor. And I was like, it was pretty good. And it was
like they're darker beers.
Uli was like, ew.
Everybody, I'll go take a shit.
You didn't like it at all.
Fuck no, it was nasty.
I remember he drank one. He was like, así como muy a huevo.
Let me go take a shit and drink that instead.
But yeah, I remember after that time he told me, he's like, just don't ever buy any beer like that again. He's like,
are you gonna do that again? He's like, don't invite me.
A couple years later, sounds like a good idea.
But minus the Dogfish Head.
Just like, Uli, you don't learn. Well, Uli, you don't have anything to ask Lina or anything or talk to her about? Like,
ask away.
You've been pretty quiet. I mean, ask her something so we could just like get her
like input
on it or whatever. Because like, you know, it's like the first time that she's on, and you know, nothing.
Nothing comes to mind.
No.
Well, what about you? Growing up, you know, you don't have any stories or like other than gymnastics. I'm like with Uli.
Not really, because like all like
we didn't hang out. No.
It's because like honestly, like we.
Well, you were small, so like I do remember you would do a lot of what she wanted to do. But that's because you were small, so you would just like go with whatever she wanted to do.
There.
I was like,
I was just sitting there. I was just.
I don't think we have anything that we did like.
Not really.
Tito and I did.
Yeah, like we did, and then plus like when we got older, so like I started like, you know, remembering all this like heavy memories and stuff. What we did. All I remember was like we used to just be in our rooms though. Like Lina used to go to her room and I used to go to my room.
Well, it's because Lina always used to be doing like homework.
That's what I'm saying. Well, like she would just go to her room.
Yeah.
And close the door, and then like I like study and shit, like so she can pay attention. And then I'll just be like in my room, just like playing with toys and shit.
Yeah. All sad.
I know.
So Lina didn't want to spend any time with me.
I just pictured two little action figures. And he's just like,
right? No, I remember just playing video games all the time. Just that, and if anything, just probably watching movies with her. But I mean, like when I talk about that, I just probably just remembering the movie, not remembering hanging out with her.
One thing I want to bring up, which I just remembered, growing up, I mean, it's always sucked when, like, for example, like, there's only, like, one big TV, for example, like, in the living room area and stuff like that, where only one person can watch what they want, you know? And I remember I always used to hate when, like, Lina wanted to watch certain things, and, like, mi ma would be like, déjala! I fucking hated it, because it was just, like, she either...
I think one thing I do remember when Lina was watching the Wiggles.
Yeah.
Fruit salad. Yummy, yummy.
That's why I want to like show wise I remember watching with her.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, but see, growing up, I remember
both ways.
The one, the three things that I used to hate that she used to like to watch all the time is like Matilda.
Yeah.
She always used to watch Matilda, Spice Girls, or like the Mary-Kate and Ashley movies.
Oh, I remember that, like, me watching that movie because of her.
Yeah.
I remember I saw it like 5 times. I was like, why am I watching this again?
Yeah.
Parent Trap.
That's when I liked stuff.
He likes them more. Like, you know, what do you like this?
So we're just not fucking. She doesn't tell us what she likes anymore and shit.
But that's the only one I remember, like, seeing with her too, was the Parent Trap.
Yeah.
Oh, I loved the Parent Trap.
Yeah, well, I remember. You had like 3.
He's like,
like 3 VHS of them.
I remember you guys used to like to watch the Wiggles a lot. Like a lot though. Like it was always on. Like if you guys were watching it together.
What's funny about it is that I was a lot older. I was not in the demographic for the Wiggles at that
Yeah.
point.
I was like, Wiggles, my boys.
At one point, the Wiggles, like, didn't they, like, the main guy, or, like, the guy that wears yellow, like, he stopped coming out?
So don't ruin it for me. I don't remember.
I only have good memories.
He's just not going to rewatch it.
Bring it back.
We just have it playing right here.
But, is the Wiggles even a thing anymore?
I don't know.
I don't think so.
I'm not exactly sure, like, 100% sure. But one time when we went to Universal Studios, I think they had a Wiggles show. You guys were like...
Let's go. You're like, fuck no.
You guys were like way too excited for it like that. Like that.
We're like, yeah, the Wiggles.
And then like it was like the same thing where like it was just full of like, you know, kids mostly. I mean, we all went in because like...
Oh, we went?
Yeah, we went in.
I don't think I remember.
Like it's not like there was like a taping of it or anything like that. It was just like, I don't even know if it was like the actual people. It was just like the Wiggles.
It was to me.
It was like the Wiggles. And it was just people dressed.
I remember like, I used to be like, shh, the blue one's the cool one.
He's like, he's the funny one.
There's one where they were like, they would ride in a car, but I don't remember what the song was. Is that the one you were singing?
No, that's the one like when they tell you like to cross the street.
Oh, when you're like at a stoplight.
No, or like
the crosswalk.
Yeah,
so
the time.
So since you guys remember that show the most, like there was four main ones, right?
I don't even remember their names.
What color did they wear? It was like yellow.
Well, we just saw the picture.
Yeah, I did, sorry.
Oh, like yellow, red,
purple, red, and blue.
And then what other characters were there? Because wasn't there like a pirate or something like that?
I don't know. I just remember them and their songs.
That's all I remember too. But I think there was maybe.
Yeah, there was probably like a villain.
Well, because I remember being like, well, obviously older than you guys, and you guys were just like.
Did you ever watch it with us?
We were so amazed by the songs that that's what we watched.
Yeah. So like the rest of the show we're all singing, so like, Tita's sitting there watching the show like, what the fuck's going on?
It's not so much that I mean, I can't say that I'm like, no, I never watched it. I'm pretty sure I watched it sometimes, but anything that I know about the songs and stuff.
It was secretly his favorite show.
Yeah, well, I hate it. You go to his room, I'm watching it.
He has like a shrine of the Wiggles.
But like, for example, like you guys, it's because it's weird because when you were smaller, like you would do a lot of shit like así como like that Lina would want to do or that she would do. And since Lina's like really like, it's weird because like once something gets into her head, it just doesn't really go away. So she's like, all the songs that I would know or like remember from the Wiggles is because you guys would just sing them nonstop.
All the time.
Like all the fucking time. Like
even when it wasn't on and shit.
Yeah, well.
I feel like the other thing we would watch would be the Teletubbies.
Yeah, but like I
Not
think
as
we
much,
would.
yeah.
But like I don't remember it as much.
Yeah, you guys used to watch the Teletubbies and like you guys used to watch Blue's Clues a lot too.
Ooh, Blue's Clues.
I remember Blue's Clues a lot.
Yeah. What did you tell me about the other day?
I was like, que Santito, like he started singing the song. I was like, the fact that it's funny.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
And then Tio's like, Appa, he's like, I never seen that fucking show. I don't know what the fuck that is. Where's it from? He's like, yeah, we used to watch it like together. It was a cartoon and this and that. And I was like, Appa, how many times did you watch Blue's Clues with me? He just started laughing.
Blue's Clues. I never watched Blue's Clues. I got all like.
He starts singing Blue's Clues. I was like, I don't even remember that's how the song went.
When we used to go to, do you remember when we used to go to Guaymas with everybody?
Mm-hmm.
So
catching crabs.
Yeah, well, you were too small, huh? Or do you remember it really?
About what?
Well, it's because like there's a few. I can think of maybe like 2 or 3 times that we all went. Mm-hmm. It's like we went to the beach in Mexico.
Yeah. I know where it is.
So it's just for everybody else.
I know. Explaining.
So like
I know.
But back then when we were smaller, we all used to go in one car. It was just like a long, like a van.
Nah, well, maybe I was born. I remember the one thing I do remember going was, like on the road, would be like, we'd go in 2 cars.
Uh-huh.
So it'd be like Gigo and Rosie, and then like my on the other one. I remember there would be times I would go with them So, like, because I could hang out with Rodrigo.
Yeah.
And, like, all he used to do was watch the Passion of the Christ. So I just watch it with him on the road.
Oh, on the road?
Yeah.
What a random movie.
Yeah, because he had, like, I guess, like, a DVD player.
Uh-huh.
They did always have DVD players.
Yeah, well, and then, like, he that's the only one he used to always watch. And I was like, I just watch it too.
When you mentioned that, I remember this one time we went, and there was nothing to watch on TV, and, like, it wasn't working, the cable. And the only thing that they had was, like, a DVD player. And nobody took movies, though. And the only person that took movies was Rodrigo. And all he took was Pokemon. So, like, that's the only thing that's the only thing we all watched, so. Cause, like, there was nothing else to watch. It's not like we were, like, there all the time.
But it was playing at
least. But it was playing, like, you know, like, in the mornings when we're, like, you know, getting ready or, like, eating breakfast before we go to the beach. And just, it's always on. I'm just like, I never liked it. I'm just like, I never liked Pokemon. I'm just like, oh, man. They kill me now.
You gotta catch them all, Tito.
We all crazy.
I know.
But, did you ever do cause what we used to do is, one of our tios used to have this, like, rubber glove. Like a long, like...
The glove.
Like a long, like, glove that was, like... It was, like, hard rubber like that, huh? Mm-hmm. So, like, we would use it to, like, actually, like, chase and grab, like, crabs.
I used to never go.
Yeah.
But, like...
It was at night, though, so we would have to take flashlights. But they can
pinch you out the
night. Yeah, that's why I never wanted to go.
I would get scared a little bit.
But we would do...
Well, me too, to the point where I wouldn't go.
I remember it being done in the morning, too, huh? I remember doing it when there was light out. Well.
I only remember it at night.
Maybe you guys did it when you guys woke up early. Because I feel like they came out more like during the night walk. Yeah. Because like nobody's there. Because that's the only time. Yeah, the only times I remember was you guys would go at night and take flashlights then. I'm pretty sure there's a time when I was younger, my mom took me and she was holding me.
I think
and I was just, time. And I was just like, fuck that. She's like, go with it. I was like, fuck no. Like, fuck that shit.
Like one of the things that
especially me all young like that.
One of the things that I hated was like, because like how you say you guys didn't like to go like at night. I hated when there was, jellyfish. Oh. Like they're called like aguas maras over there. And it's weird because they're like, there's different ones everywhere, I guess. But the ones that we've seen in person, at least me, are like the ones from over there, which are like blue.
They're small. They're really small.
And they just look like, like bubbles.
And it sucks because like, sometimes they like not blend in, but they like hide in the sand. So like,
you can be walking.
Yeah, you can be walking and step on sand, but it's actually like, it's a jellyfish covered with sand, so you just end up stepping on that.
Yeah. It's weird because, I
never stepped on one. Who was it? Was it Lina or Rodrigo that had to pee on?
Rodrigo.
He's like, I just remember I had to pee.
I just remember I had to pee on somebody.
Yeah.
It was Rodrigo. He grabbed it with his hand.
Oh, I thought he stepped on it.
No, he grabbed it with his hand. It's because I don't remember what it was that he went to get it.
How old is it?
No, it's because he had a blue toy with him. And he like dropped it somewhere and he was looking for it. And my mom was like, oh, look, there it is. So he didn't even think, he was small. He didn't even think about it. So he just went in, like, and just grabbed it. And then
he started, like, stung him.
Yeah.
So I thought about it when we were eating breakfast that I ate the limon. Like, you know how when you're small and somebody's eating something or whatever and you're like, ooh, like, I want some, like, quiero, you know? And your mom used to get, like some of the, like, the yellow lemons. Mm-hmm. She used to cut the top and then, like, she would, like, squeeze the juice out. Or a lot of times leave it with the juice in. Just pack it with saladitos.
I want one.
And then just, like, eat it like that.
You guys' mouth getting all watery.
Yeah, I'm like, no.
Right now, he's like, I'm
just not drooling like that.
Sounds great.
Yeah, well, so, like, she would do
Mexican snacks.
She would do that all the time. And then we would be like, she'd be eating and así me gusta, and be like, I want some. And we used to go and be like, abre la boca.
Yeah.
And then like,
I remember I used to do that
just
too.
Like drop some in.
She'd like drop like all kinds of like the lemon juice in her mouth like that. And then she'd be like, levanta la lengua. And she'd put like under her tongue. Yeah. And we'd be like, oh, all sour like that.
Yeah, it's true. That's one thing because I was like, I never ate one, but I remember her doing that. Like,
you know one thing that I used to do too because I got it from her, I'm pretty sure. I used to get a cup and I used to cut like 2 or 3 lemons and just squeeze all the juice out and then like peel them and eat the what's that about
the pulp of it?
Yeah, like I used to eat that and then like I grab the juice, throw salt in it, mix it, and I just like sip it and drink it like that.
That sounds
I just like my jaw like that stuff. I want some.
It hurts right here too. I'm like, ooh.
It's because you get like, no me da because I'm not craving it.
Yeah, no me
da like I think I've had it before.
Like he's just like ew.
Is it because the thing was like I felt like it was a perfect combination was either la Lina or mi ma would want it. I would use the limon for my hot Cheetos well. And then they would eat the limon.
Yeah, or I like to put...
But he's like, Cheetos. I guess limon. I'm going to die though.
But yeah, that was always like really good. Like to see.
Or Doritos with the limon salsa. And then like the inside of the limon, like...
Yeah.
Throw it inside the bag like that?
Yeah, put it inside the bag.
That's what I like. I like eating the muscles in the bag, not on plates.
There's a
whole bunch of chips at the house and he doesn't gonna eat everything.
I know.
What's funny is
I'm gonna tell you something too, Nemo.
when we used to go on vacation. He's like, oh well,
I eat right for breakfast.
When we used to go on vacation, we would always take, and even now, like we just always take snacks.
So many snacks.
Yeah, like
over exaggerating.
Yeah, we always we buy way too much extra like that one.
Like 10 bags of chips.
Because we'll always be like, well, on the road, we're going to probably eat, like, we're just going to eat a whole bunch of hot Cheetos. I'll probably eat a whole bunch of, like, Funyuns. Just, just, like, trying to plan out what we're going to eat. And, like, on the road, we don't eat anything except in the bag. We're like, we don't want to get it.
Yeah, because we have so much
shit on stuff.
Yeah, because we're like, fuck that. We don't want to get that shit.
And every year we would say, okay, this year we will take less. And we still ended up taking the same.
It's funny because when we would go into, like, Disneyland and stuff, like, people would take, like, beef jerky and, like, snacks like that, And then, they don't, because when you walk into Disneyland, they check your backpack. They'd open our backpack, and it's just like...
they're all in Mexico.
Yeah, they're all like, it's like Doritos packed into, like, sandwich bags.
Yeah.
And my mom has, like, cut limons like that, like, ready to go like that.
Yeah. Like salt.
Yeah.
And, like, maybe little sandwiches.
Yeah. Like leftover pizza from the day before. We just had all kinds of like food and like we didn't have anything else in the backpack except for snacks. And like our ponchos, and they're all small like that's what we use.
Yeah, because they're all like packed and that. We don't want trash.
We buy like the cheap ones like that.
Yeah. And when we're leaving, our backpacks are just all flat because we ate everything.
Yeah, because we ate everything like that. And see, we say that we always we buy too much stuff, and we don't really eat on the road. But I feel like over there, like, we just eat a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
We eat a lot of, like, snacks. Especially, like, in there. Like, inside of, like... Mostly what I'm thinking of is Disneyland.
Yeah, because, like, waiting in line and...
that's a reason to snack like that?
Pass the time.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, we're not going to be talking, so I'm going to be eating.
But because a lot of the pictures that you see of us waiting in line, we're just always snacking on something.
Yeah, we are. Es cuando se te antoja.
Yeah, it's funny because it feels like your mom's just like, here, take this, like, for the road or something, like, like, you're going to be there for a while.
That's looking funny. But see, mi mamá, that's one thing she always do is like the limon. And when I was telling her, me antojó, but I was like, man, I want some limon. I have to eat it right now.
I'm pretty sure we have limon right there. Just the pasaditos.
Yeah.
Ooh.
All right, so that's gonna be this week's episode of EAU Pod. Or are we gonna just be like
E.L.U.
E.L.U.
U.L.E.
No.
Ule show.
Hi, Ule. How you said it?
Ule.
Sorry, Alex, I'm taking over.
You just don't know. He's all crazy like that.
I was gonna conference him for all of the podcasts.
Well, you just have her like on your phone, like
FaceTime.
Say.
On my iPad. Call you. So it just looks like she's here with us. You just see the mic in front of her.
Alright, so thanks everybody for listening, and we'll catch you next time. Later.
Peace.
Bye.
Bye.
Shout out to the Wiggles.
Fruit salad.
Yummy. He's all triggered.
And I just thought, fuck this, I'm gonna burn the house.